I will just be very excited if I just happen to get a PB at all. I don't even care that particularly much about, like... Really? Are you serious? What? Are you serious? I have never seen this fail before. Are you serious? Wow, that's a first. I didn't even know you could miss the tree. Bro. Are you freaking serious? Go in, dude. But yeah, anyways, if I just get a PB on this run, I'll be freaking happy. Because even though you might be like, but Linkus, doesn't this route save an hour?
Let the battle commence.
But my biggest time save and what made me get pushing my time down from 24 hours down to 22 hours was memorizing the route. I saved over an hour by memorizing the route by heart. I do not have a brand new route memorized. So because of the time of me having to like read the route here and there, it's gonna like, it's probably gonna like lose me the same time as the new route changes. So we'll see how it goes. So far, I would say this run is actually going pretty good. I would honestly say so. There's been like 1 or 2 mistakes, but overall, so far, first hour, pretty clean. I feel like this is actually a speed run.
On the prowl.
I need that torch. Let's get that flint. And then we are gonna pick up this boy right here.
30 seconds to go.
We're gonna pick up this boy right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go here, turn around.
Scatter while you can.
Beautiful.
Cualquiera.
How long have I been streaming for so far? About almost 2 hours.
Agreed.
This run is an hour in so far, so you haven't missed too much. Actually, right now is a great part if you need to grab a drink, or maybe if you need to grab like a drink, a snack, something like that. This would be a great time to do that right now because I'm about to do farming on
Our
the
time
dragons.
is at hand.
Also, there's apparently a new dragon strat here that saves
To
a
the
tiny bit of
battle.
time that I do need to learn for next run. But yeah, basically, right here I'm going to be
As you
farming
win
a
it.
dragon boy. I think that should still work if I do it from this side.
Welcome to the...
Basically, if you drop a torch, the torch is laying inside of the fire, then it will stay lit through making it morning.
Of course.
And right here is one of the most consistent spawns in the game of a dragon. So you can literally just jump
we
up,
ride.
shoot the dragon, and then wait, and the second the part
Fair
goes off the
warning,
body, you just make
your
it morning
death
again. You
has
can do
arrived.
this. Birdo, do you want to count? 3 scales, 2 claws, 1 fang. Okay.
Forward by bounds.
Okay, 1 claw.
On track.
Actually, I got it, Birdo. I realized I have the route out, so I got this. Okay, so 1 more claw, 1 more fang, and then 2 scales. Okay.
Forward, pet.
I think not.
Mm-hmm.
That made a really weird sound effect for the claw. I don't know if I trust that. I don't. It made a cling sound, but I don't know if that was actually a claw. It should be, but that sounded a bit weird.
Cower
Okay,
before
that was
us.
definitely a fang. I think it's fine.
First blood.
Okay,
We ride.
First blood is the sweetest.
Okay, so I just need 2 more scales and then I'm done.
Good idea. To the battle.
No, not take torch.
Yes.
I want to sit by fire. Dude,
Someone took out
Hello?
the Radiant's courier.
Take me.
are you allowed to have breaks for this massive run? Yes, they do allow breaks. How many horns are we farming? I'm just gonna go with about 30 or so.
I've spoiled that shot. Attack.
This route is actually made to expect you to get a better time, to be honest, because of the fact that
Run
this
like the
route
dogs you are.
actually has it so that you don't get as many fleet lotuses. So this route is not just
Yes.
about like how many horns do you want. This route is actually kind of limited because even if you got a crap ton of more horns, you need to go out of your way to get more fleet lotuses. because you don't get as many
Forward
clean
by
notices in
balance.
this round with the way you usually get the speed up.
Forward, pet.
But yeah, we're gonna farm here for a little bit of time. So like I said, if you guys need to go to the bathroom, grab a quick drink, snack, I recommend it to you
Leap
right now. I'm gonna be
forward.
here for like the next 5 minutes. If you're wondering why you're farming this, basically, if you
On
put
the
a horn,
prowl.
if you guys don't know, if you put a dragon horn, it can be any of the dragon horns, into a potion, it guarantees that it will have
As
an
you
effect
will.
for 30 whole minutes. Which means that if you, for example, make attack up, defense up, speed
Of
up,
course.
and you put a horn in
Stop.
it, it's gonna last for 30 minutes. So it's really, really useful because what we do is we try and get like speed up times 3, and then we put a horn in there, and that confirms that we end up getting, we're having the effect running for like 30 minutes.
Since you
and that
command
just saves
it.
a lot of time.
On track.
You don't need to wait for the drops to actually like land on the ground, but you have to wait until it goes off his body. Because if you actually do it when it's still on his body, then the drop is actually going to happen when you respawn on the
Good
next
idea.
morning, which means that it's already considered that you've hit him for that day, which
Easy
means you can't hit him
shot.
again. So you have to make sure that you
Agreed.
actually hit him like on the next day. Yeah, you also need dragon parts from each dragon to upgrade your armor, because unfortunately you do need to upgrade all permanent armors, and one of those are the like the NES Zelda tunic, and those unfortunately require a frick ton of dragon parts.
Good idea.
Leave now, your user is here.
Whimper, dog.
You don't like my tier 3 sub alert,
Zombies.
Joshua?
Zombies.
It's great, come on.
Yeah.
Zombies. Zombies.
Evil cur, the prize is mine.
Fitting bounty. Go
Since you command it.
Your mid tower's coming apart.
Forward by balance.
Is there something like a 100% no Koroks
To the
category?
Cuidado, no hay
No,
queen.
because it
Está
wouldn't be
subiendo,
100%.
cuidado.
I mean, you could do like all dungeon. I guess you could do like an all dungeons, all quests, all shrine speedrun or something like that. But come up with something like that.
okay.
But yeah, there's no like 100% no Korok.
Tuck your tail
There is,
and
however,
run,
an all
mutt.
Korok speedrun where all you do in the entire speedrun is just get all Koroks as fast as possible. If you're
On
interested in
track.
that. So instead of speedrunning 100%, you just speedrun to get 900 Korok seeds.
No hay queen.
On the prowl. Stars!
Hi, Hannah.
As you
Thank you
wish.
for the good lucks. Who were you playing with? Who were you playing Among Us with last night, Hannah?
Leap forward. We ride.
LOL.
If you did 100% no Koroks, the math percent would only actually get to 28%. Oh,
Stars!
nice.
This one's mine.
Hope and Lewis and a
Good
bunch of other
idea.
pals. We had 19. Oof. Dude, 2 lobbies. Nice. Alright.
Out of
I
my
didn't
way.
know. I just did the math. Yeah.
Die, mongrel.
Each Korok adds the same percent. That's fair. Thank you, Harpfire, by the way, for the 34-month reasoning. Good luck in the
Agreed.
run. Thank you, thank you.
On track.
And thank you, Wydra, for the 2-month reason as well. I really
Almost
appreciate
feel
that. Thank you,
bad
thank
for your
you.
top tower.
Sigan, 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 sigan.
Oh, yeah.
Cringe, you cur. Allies disappear.
Korok duping is allowed. Any duplication is allowed. It's just that,
On the prowl.
it's just that, it's not really worth it because, like, Well, basically, you can duplicate whatever you want, but you have to get everything
Of course.
legitimately at some point, because this game has a source requirement. Which means you can duplicate hearts, stamina,
Good
Koroks,
idea.
whatever you name it. But the benefit of duplicating Koroks would just be to get more inventory slots early, which wouldn't help you much. But we do actually end up duplicating hearts and stamina because that is
¿Puedes dar
very
ese
useful.
jalea a mí, por favor?
Stop.
Jalea, jalea. No, usa.
Do you do any durability transfer glitches in
Your
this
top
run?
tower's
Yes,
getting
I
all
do. I do
banged up.
durability glitches
Sale,
and I
sale,
do
se muestra y se muere.
duplication glitches.
Since you command.
No breaking
Oh
through
yeah,
the
if
diet
people thought
structures
that no
for now.
source requirement sounds like more fun,
As
we
you
would
will.
basically be standing at a chair and go back and forth for 3 hours to do duplication with the Koroks, if anyone is
top
wondering.
towers are
So getting the Koroks
Let's just
legitimately
say things are
is
getting a
way
little
more fun than
uncomfortable.
duplicating, because duplication would literally just be 3 hours of just like going back and forth in one chair. And if you fail it, then like it's bad. It would be more probably because you would want to save your
Leap
save.
forward.
So yeah,
Stop.
you would literally just stand and walk back and forth if you duplicate the same Korok. Yeah.
Not a penny wasted.
3 hours of chair.
Might want to check your
Fair
bottom tower.
warning. Your death has arrived. Forward, pet. Dialogue.
Almost done. We're almost there. NSR stands for no source requirement. It means that you just have to get everything. It doesn't matter which source you get it from, which is why you can use glitches to, for example, get Koroks instead of picking all 900 up legitimately.
To the battle.
Turn your blade.
Tenía ulti, papi, ¿no?
Good idea.
How many more do I need? I need about 10 more parts. I'm almost
Yeah.
done. I've gotten
Pero
like
están
about
peleándome
almost
con
30
dos
of
mid,
them
¿qué
now.
tienes? Deja de ser tóxico, tío.
Run like the dogs you are.
Estoy con dos mid.
I'm gonna shoot the horn until I have 30 arrows left. And when I have 30 arrows
prize
left,
is
I'm gonna
mine.
go ahead and get 2 scales and then I'm done.
Llego, llego.
As you will it.
Arcane power.
Unstoppable.
Bounty.
Everyone people happy today? I'm pretty people happy today. I actually had a good night of sleep, which was very nice. I was very people happy about that.
¿Alguien viene? ¿Alguien viene?
On track. Not enough, man. Agree.
This is not for rupees, no. This is just for potions, so that you can confirm that all your potions have 30 minutes of effect. Now that we've done so much of the effect, the shining effect is starting to not have enough memory. Because we're getting quite a lot of parts. By the way, Birdo, just so you don't panic, I'm getting slightly more than 30. I'm getting like 32 or 33 or so, just so you know. So you don't panic too much. I'm getting like 2 or 3 extra just in case.
Again. We run.
Because the current world record holder, he ended up being short right in the end of the run. He was manga Wing about
En un momento
the
baja,
amount he
¿ya?
had.
Esperen, se toca.
So,
Scatter while you
considering the
can.
fact that the record holder of 19 hours was manga Wing his amount,
On the prowl.
I think I'm gonna get I think I was gonna get 2 or 3 extra. Alright, now we just need 2 scales and we're done. So 2 more shots, Chad. 2 more shots.
Ayúdame, ayúdame, mid,
Here we
mid,
go.
mid, TP, TP, mid.
Leap forward. I'm under attack. Sanaba.
Mid, pues chicos, TP.
Stop. Since you command it.
Here we go.
Sigan, sigan, sigan.
Dialogue. We ride in perfect. You make a fine crater. Forward, pet. Stop! Forward by bounds.
Tócame a mí segundo.
Alright.
To the battle. Good idea.
Estoy bajando. Se muere la fantasy. Parece.
Alright, let's hope the
Yes.
dragon didn't screw me over with any parts here. If so, I'm gonna have to do a little bit later again.
Of course.
Hopefully none of the parts decided to go into the water or
Three,
despawn or
three.
anything like that, though.
Starfall. Since you command.
Shadows.
Yeah, no splits because of new route. The entire run is entirely different. There is like, I don't even know, like, okay, I think there's maybe one or two
That top
splits that has
tower
no
of yours ain't
differences or
doing so
changes,
good.
but like
Can't do nothing about dire
out of
structures
like
right
the
now.
130-ish splits you have, legitimately like 99 of them, like 99% of them are all different in some regards.
Forward by
So
bounds.
yeah, I really can't go ahead and use my my old route. It's entirely rerouted. Like it's a
Your
complete
top tower's in
reroute.
trouble.
On track.
It's not just a small one, it's like completely rerouted.
Of course.
Okay, there's one part in the water which is a little bit sad.
Radiant's
the
gone and
cloud.
fortified their structures.
Se muere, ven, ven. Mi nana, flecha, flecha.
Yeah, I'm gonna drown here.
The other fella's bottom
Sí le
tower
cae,
is
sí le cae,
gone.
flecha.
An easy shot. Starfall.
Okay, did you get all of them?
Attack.
3, 2, 1.
Towers in a bit
Yes.
of a bind.
Okay, I got all of them. I think that's it. Bird, I think that's it, right?
Forward, pet. To the battle.
That's it. Like jump.
Agreed.
Montis, la Montis.
Alright, well, nice. We got all of it done.
Regeneration.
Like this split, even this split right here is different. Like the movement I do here is like the same. Like to get like the order of the dragon and these Koroks and go to the shrine. But
will it.
the actual like split itself is different because the beginning of the split was entirely different. I couldn't have used the same
on
one.
mine
So
enemy.
there are sequences where it just like happens to be that the old route did use the best like order in which it did everything. So the order stays the same. But there's always something. Like for example in Endgame, there's like in Endgame was really well optimized in the old route. So for Endgame, for example, on
Leap
this route,
forward.
what ends up happening is that like it's
They're
like
gonna find them,
9 out of 10 is the same,
Good
and then you do
idea.
like one thing that's different, and then you do 9 out of 10 things the same. So there are sequences where like you do a lot that's the same, so like 90% of the split is the same, but there's still almost always some change to it.
No te vas a morir,
Like
huevo.
you get some extra Korok
te
here,
vas
you
para
skip an
allá.
extra Korok in between there, and stuff
No
like
es
that.
necesario ir hasta allá, huevo.
Hablas
So,
mucho,
yeah,
cállate.
We
because of
ride.
that, I can't use any of my splits. No, Divine and Beast routes are
Leap
the same.
forward.
Going to the Divine and Beast is different, but the section inside the Divine
Hate
Beast.
to be
Actually,
in
no,
the tower
because
right
the
about
combat
now.
is different because of their bows.
Mira, vete.
They're slightly different.
Puta madre. ¿Sí? ¿En serio?
How do you prepare your coffee, like for this run? I
Vete, no,
text a
Astro,
coffee mug
vete.
emoji
Ya
to my
no
dad,
matas,
and
ya no
he
matas.
sends me a
Ya no matas,
thumbs
ya.
up,
Vete.
or I link
Since
his
you
stream,
command.
and then he comes up with
Pero
a
todo
coffee.
sentry en la cara esa basura.
Sparkles like the stars. Of course.
Bien, pucha, no me presionen en.
Anytime I do a Breath of the Wild 100% or a marathon, my
Está
parents
denegando,
are
está
always
denegando,
just
está
like, hey, we know you're doing a really long
other
run, so
fellas
if you need
made
anything from the
towers
store,
big as
instead of
home.
taking the time of being
Wish
awake
there
and go
was
to the
better
store, write us a
news.
list, we'll shop it all before you go to bed, tell us what time you wake up so we can
As
get
you
food
will.
ready for when you wake up, so you don't waste
Stop.
any time when you're
Bring
awake.
down
And
mine enemy.
if you need coffee, just text us while we're awake.
Evil curse.
So when I do like marathons, my parents are like really
For the hunt. Stop.
like they try and help as much as possible to make it easier for me.
Forward by bounds.
That's gonna be one thing I'm gonna miss when I move out. I'm gonna have to, like, it's gonna be a little bit more rough to do these, but Still be doing
Whimper.
that.
Top tower's getting
Se muere, se
all
muere, se muere, se
banged
muere.
up.
Do you pay rent? Yes, I pay
Good
rent.
idea.
I pay rent. I pay a rent. I pay the I pay the electricity bill. I pay all for the internet, and I also
Good
pay
idea.
a couple of $100s for helping my family with
That
food
top
budget.
tower of
And then I
yours ain't
usually also
doing so
try and
good.
put off some to my brothers to help them out.
Arriba, alguien te pega arriba.
So I try and give back to my family as much as possible.
Almost feel bad for your top tower.
Ven, 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 ayúdame. Miranda, Miranda, Miranda.
Not ready. Stop! Cringe, you cur.
Your top
Forward.
tower's in trouble.
It's not Starfall.
Your top tower's hurting.
To the battle.
Ain't this a treat? The Dire went and fortified their
I'm
structures.
not ready.
Tengo avance.
Agreed. Shadows take us.
They won't get the satisfaction of taking your top tower.
Bullseye. Power before us.
Crap, I forgot to split. Damn it, I'm gonna have to fix that later.
On
Reset,
the
dude.
prowl.
I gotta pee. A man's gotta pee at some point, dude.
Good idea. To the battle.
Leche.
The prize is mine.
I think I got bad RNG, Birdo.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna be one short on the good boy. Oh, never mind.
Your mid tower ain't doing too well.
Hug chomp.
Not yet. Yes.
I'm gonna drown.
You have learned. Leap forward. Fair warning. Star code. Since you command it,
Okay, what do I do after bananas here? I remember this being different on this route.
Cuánto preocupa.
of course.
Doom, no te olvides de meterle el ulti a la Phantom, solamente a la Phantom. A los demás
Yep,
no.
I knew it was
Your
different.
mid tower needs a little help.
Agreed.
Oh, crap. Not gonna work. What? Are you serious? How the hell did that work?
We ride.
Rompan arriba,
Damn.
rompan, yo llego con TP.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I'm just like amazed that that worked.
Them
Inícialo
Dire
si quieren.
buildings are tough as nails.
I'm like completely amazed that worked at all.
As you will it.
Ah, la Phantom está yendo, cuidado.
Forward, pet.
Auxilio, 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 auxilio.
Nice, got it. Beautiful.
Phantom.
Alright,
Diamond. Starfall. Yes.
The other fellas couldn't save their top tower.
Forward, pet.
yes, you do beat all the Divine and Beasts in this
Voy
round.
por la ruta.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sorry, by the way. I try my best to keep up with the chat, but I will be looking over to my left a bit more than normal, just because I do need to keep reading the routes. I do apologize for not being able to talk as much with chat. I will still do my very, very best to talk to you guys, of course,
Forward
but
by bounds.
yeah, I am a little bit more focused on the route.
Stop.
I don't know it by heart. Normally, I would just be looking at chat all the time when I'm at sections
the
like this,
battle.
but
Ah,
since I don't know the
scepter.
route by heart, I do need to
Dive
unfortunately read a little bit here and there.
As you will it.
Okay, let's Cook some food, Chad.
No jodas, mira esta basura, me
My
agarraron por
favorite part of
atrás.
the run, food cooking. Hell yeah, brother. Cake on a clap.
Agreed.
A ver si se cae basura. Lo mata, sigue. Blast May, ya.
I never eaten a durian. I feel like I want to eat a durian, Chad.
Vete, huye.
Is that
Huye,
weird
corre
to
como
say?
Dios.
That I really want to try and eat a
Corre como Dios,
durian.
porque ya
I
se
feel
le
like
acabó
that,
tu
like
uña.
I feel like I want to try and eat a durian. I've heard that it's really bad, but I really want to try
A
it.
ver. MKB, después sácate, MKB.
Just a quick question. If a lot of people say, ooh, durian, why is
The other
durian a
fellas
thing
aim
that
to
exists
wreck
in
your
some
bottom
stores? Kind of
towers.
like, is it like used in cooking? Or like, is it like people only buy from it can't just be that people only buy from these, so like,
Your bottom tower ain't long for this world.
what is the actual main
On
reasoning
the
for
prowl.
durians being sold everywhere?
Stop!
It's a venomantive enhancer.
It's a hit or miss. It smells god awful, but it tastes really good. Interesting. Okay.
Not yet.
Mátalo con tu flecha.
Of course.
So basically, it tastes like you're eating like lunch in like a dumpster in New York City. That's kind of what it feels like. It's like eating a nice lunch in a dumpster.
Sigue avanzando. Puta madre, ahora te mueres. Bro. Si se te salta ya fue. Vete.
Grab them with a knife.
Nah, BKB necesitas. No vas a hacer nada.
They're meaning to smash that bottom tower of yours.
It tastes like fruit,
fond
but smells pretty
farewell to your
strong.
bottom
Chad,
tower.
I kind of
Coge
want to
las
buy a
bounties.
durian and eat it on stream now to
Adiós,
see if
coge
it's
las
really
bounties.
as bad
Your
as people
bottom
say.
tower's in a tight spot.
Should we buy a durian, Chad?
Dire structures looking fortified.
You'll not stop us that easily. Good idea. Yes.
Sub-incentive, eat durian.
Scatter while you can.
It can't be that bad.
Stop.
How do you route stuff in a run like this? Is it manual or do you just program for it? It's all manual. That's why I don't understand. Like, I find it hard to learn a new route, okay? I find that this is very hard for me because I need to learn a new route. I can't even imagine making this route. Does that make sense? Like, it's already
you
so
commanded.
hard to just learn.
For the
So, like,
hunt.
actually sitting down and timing everything to make it, dude, I would never want to be the one that does that. Oh my god, dude. That
Stop.
it must take so long. Boh,
Of course.
never, dude.
Then.
Haste.
Since you command.
Alright, you guys have convinced me. I'm gonna buy a durian and eat it on stream one day. We'll make it a goal, Chad. We'll make it happen one day.
Stop.
Just for that. Your bottom tower's
One
in
day
a
we'll
tight
eat some
spot.
durian together.
As you will.
Your top tower's in trouble.
Good idea.
Pushamos mid, pushamos mid.
No, the moon jump
Vamos, ya,
glitch
hay que
is not
presionar
used
así.
anymore.
Forward by bound.
It's been a long time since the moon jump glitch was used in 100%.
Se muere. Si llegas,
BIL's
lo
kind of
envenenas,
like
se muere.
kicks moon jump glitch in the butt.
Fuera,
Leap
rompan,
forward.
pushan
I'm
mid.
under attack.
Pushan mid, pushan mid.
On the prowl.
Oh, I can't believe I still got that.
Cuidado nomás con su
Holy
ulti,
Have
poggers.
fun trying to bust
I
down
can't believe I
radiant
still got
structures
that.
now.
On track. Stop.
Atrás, la Phantom ya revive. Váyanse. Salgan de ahí. Generen vida, maná todo.
Bullseye.
Quema.
To the battle.
Pueden, vayan con la medusa, ¿no?
Okay.
Agreed.
And then we're back
Bottom
to
tower. Nothing but
this.
fragments now.
Alright,
Prize is mine.
nice.
We ride.
Peleamos
They are
acá, puede ser,
banned on trains and planes because it smells so bad. Don't bring it in your house, Monka W. Alright, how about this? We do a garden stream. Alright, we stream in the garden.
Tiene desoladora, tiene
We go
desoladora,
outside. But then all my neighbors might call and complain that they think there's a gas leak, but then it's just the durian.
Atrás, atrás, ya no vayas.
I think I'm gonna piss all my neighbors off, dude.
Agreed.
Recordemos, sí.
An
I think I might
easy
piss
shot.
off all of my neighbors if I do that.
Ah. Take us.
Alright, new strat. We find a field, and we do it in the middle of a freaking field, in the middle of nowhere. How does that sound, Chad?
Not so fast.
Forward, pet.
What was that arrow,
push
Monka
in.
W? I think it was a skeleton that spawned.
Star. This grows interesting. To the battle.
I probably should have healed there for safety, but I thought like the bounce made it not maybe not
As you will it.
a good estimate.
Voy con la Fanta, voy con la Fanta. Estoy guarda,
Yes. Stop.
My whole time is 10 times bigger than Lincoln.
Good
Is okay? Yeah, okay. Until I move.
Good idea. Salamene smiles
The
upon
city I'm
me.
probably gonna move to is gonna have.
The prize is mine.
Over
Con esa cita
30,000
vamos
people
a
living
romper
there.
todo, ya,
So it's
apúrate.
gonna be, I'm gonna be a big boy city boy now. 30,000
On the
people living in
prowl.
one place? That's insane.
Stop. Such power is ours. I am not ready. Shadows take us.
Damn, he touched the ceiling. Feels bad, man.
Of course.
Pushar ya, vamos a pushar ya todo.
Not yet.
I feel like, as a Swedish person, 30,000
Since you
30,000 is like, damn, boy. And then the rest of the
mátalo,
world
mátalo,
that's
mátalo,
and
mátalo,
everyone
mátalo.
else is listening to this stream right now is like,
Siga, siga, siga.
you calling that a city? Like a big
Acabar.
city?
Sí,
30,
no,
30,000. Dude, why am I getting so much height? I'm like, I'm spreading them out
Vamos
so
juntos,
well.
vamos juntos ya con la
The
medusa. La
hell?
medusa está armado.
Dude, what? Bro.
We ride. Stop.
What if I try and do a turn one here?
Mate. La win, la win.
Dude. Are you kidding me?
Medusa que
Dude,
tanquea,
I know
medusa
that
que
this
tanquea.
ride is like one of the stupidest rides to skip, but like, come on, bro.
Cower before us.
That has to be it.
Do
No!
nothing about dire structures
Ya,
right
medusa,
now.
todo, ya, todo
The other
rompe,
fellas
todo,
in
todo.
To
towers.
command it.
Todo, medusa,
Might
ven.
want to check your bottom
De
tower.
una vez, ya, de una vez.
I landed on the ledge, but I
As you
rolled
will.
down. I wonder if I can do a
No,
backflip setup here instead. Can I maybe do a backflip setup? Let's see if I can do a
Tower ain't
backflip
long
setup
for this
instead.
world.
Medusa
Try and
roja.
get creative here.
Sí.
Your bottom tower's toast. Well, shoot, toughened up their structures.
Stop.
nothing left. of the other
Yes!
fellas.
Okay, that's my new strat from now on. That's my new strat. I'm never doing the other strat. This is my new strat. That's easily my new strat from now on. That works way better. Dude, that's easily my new strat. I'm
Atrás, Medusa, atrás, no tienes maná ya, Medusa. Y mátalo, mátalo.
Alright,
The other
Abajo, abajo,
fellas
abajo,
with
abajo.
rags won't
Vamos,
be making
Roshan.
trouble no more.
Roshan, Roshan. Roshan, 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 vamos, corre, corre. Ven, coge, Rege, toma mi botella. Toma mi botella. Toma mi botella. Coge Rege con la botella. Coge el Rege con la botella, animal.
okay, Chad, I understand if you live in specific countries, there might not
dame
be
mi
another
botella, entonces,
option, but I have to
imbécil,
ask you guys something. Don't you feel like living in a city with like hundreds of thousands of people is like too big? Like, do you really enjoy that? Like, I wouldn't want to live in a city that big. Like, I wouldn't want to live in a city that big. I don't think so. Maybe if I live like really on the outside of it, so I'm kind of like outside the city and I can like drive in whenever I want, sure, but like
Perfect.
I feel like I wouldn't want to live in a city that's
Yes.
like that big.
Shadows take
There's
us.
pros and
Stop.
cons. Please tell me a pro. Please tell me the pros. Like, please enlighten me on the pros of living in a city with like 1 million people.
Roach is tough,
Please,
but the
please
diet's
enlighten me on the
tougher
pros
still.
of living in a city with
Not
1 million
time
people.
yet. To the battle.
Because if you're
Good
not
idea.
required to be there by your job, if you are not required to be there with your job, I do not see many pros. Because the thing is, you might be like, there's more stuff to do. I mean, yes, there is,
Leap
but
forward. Starfall.
like, there are stuff to do in smaller cities too.
Forward,
Like,
Pete.
smaller cities have stuff to do too. Like, how much stuff are you really doing that you couldn't do in a city that has 100,000 people?
Good
that
idea.
the 1 million person city has.
Stop. To the battle. On the prowl.
The other fella's top tower had a little accident.
Of course.
Public transport is 10 out of 10 in bigger cities. Oh,
Forward, pet.
I guess for America, yeah. Okay, sure. I'll give it to America.
As you will.
I was gonna be like, no, but I was like, actually, we're talking about America.
The other fella's top tower won't be making trouble no more.
I guess you're talking about America, in which case, like, fine. I'll give you the public transport card. You don't need a car, sure. I'll give it to you in America. I'll give it to you in America.
Forward, Baba.
The other fella's top rags is done for. That did it for the other fella's top rags.
Starfall.
Muere. Salta,
Yes.
salta, que saca lonja.
Why is there even a big need for public transport, though, in America?
On track.
Everyone has a car. Is there even a big need for public transport? In the city?
Tienen ulti,
Agreed.
I mean,
tienen
in a
ulti, ojo.
massive city like New York, I get it. You don't want to park your car. It would be hell. Like, it would be hell.
ride.
But I'm talking about when people like said, like in chat just now, like people are saying that like public transport doesn't exist in smaller
Since you
cities.
commanded.
In a smaller city where there wouldn't be a problem about parking your car and like the traffic wouldn't be as bad, I don't see like I don't see because like Americans love like driving, and the gas is like literally like the same price as dirt.
Attack.
Like, I just meant like in smaller cities, I don't see the need for public transport in America.
Good idea. Leap forward.
Okay, I'm short on my rupees, which is not great. A little bit Monkadevi about that, not gonna lie.
Yes.
Saca refresh esa basura, vamos.
Stop.
Really, that bomb was still out?
Good idea. Good
I
idea.
think this is always thinking in Texas. Okay, sorry. Tell me one place in America that actually has expensive gas. And if you say like California, then I want to remind you that the average price in Sweden and Germany and countries like that is $6 per gallon. Okay, and then I want you to think again. If you really have expensive gas prices, $6 a gallon. Please tell me that you have expensive gas anywhere in America. Please inform me of somewhere where gas are expensive. Expensive gas in America is like $3 per gallon. Don't even try, dude. We're sitting here with like $6 a gallon. Like, don't even try thinking about like $3 being expensive, dude. We're sitting here at 6, okay? Like, don't even try, man. You're cheap. It's that cheap, man. Don't even try, man. Like, if you want to compare it to Texas, like, when I was there, like, we could buy gas for like $1.80. Like, sure, but like, bro, like, sure, you're comparing it to cheap, but still, dude.
The other fellas will have to do without their bottom rags. The
Don't
other
even
fellas'
try,
bottom
man.
rags is gonna make it creeps.
On track. As you will.
No mierda, me muero, no peleen.
How much is our minimum wage? I don't think our minimum wage is that high in Sweden. That could probably be Googled. Can someone Google like Sweden minimum wage? I don't think it's that high. I don't think it's that absurdly high.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we're better than America, probably.
Sí, no me.
But yeah.
Nothing left.
I don't think Sweden has a
No breaking
law,
through
like,
the dire
minimum wage
structures
the
for
same
now.
way. I think we more follow the trend of like you have to get a wage that's considered livable. That's it. Right. I think that's
structures
what
like
it is.
this.
If I'm not mistaken, every very well know that. But I don't think Sweden has a really strict law about like a minimum wage. I think it's like you can complain like barely. I think there's a sort of like minimum wage in the same way in America. It says that the average minimum wage in Sweden is